I'm Michelle. I'm over here outside of Athens, Georgia. This is my little online studio here at Elevate. And I will be inviting you to follow along, listen to your body, do what feels good to you. I'll give you as many varieties and options as possible. Not everything is going to work for everyone, so just take what works for you and let go of the rest. Make sure you have something to sip on throughout our practice today. And we will be doing some lifting of weights. So if you'd like to use some hand weights or just something around your house that you can hold on to that would add a little bit of extra weight for your practice, feel free to add those in as well.
Or
Okay.
no weight at all.
Or nothing at all. Exactly. All of this works just fine without any additional weight. Okay. So take a moment now just to make sure you have everything that you need. Get settled in your seat. And then we'll take just about a minute or two to breathe. Okay, so I'd like to begin with just getting centered. Give yourself this opportunity to become present. Let go of your day and let go of the activity of your mind so that you can be fully present and aware throughout your practice. Your hands can rest wherever they feel comfortable. You can even rest your hands on your belly or on your chest so that you can feel your breath moving as you inhale and exhale. And don't do anything to change the breath right now. Just notice as you inhale, does it feel easy to breathe in? Does it feel restricted anywhere along the way? And as you exhale, same thing. Does it feel easy to breathe out? Do you notice tension, restriction? And then as you settle in, maybe begin to deepen your breath. So as you inhale, pretend like you have a balloon in your belly and you're blowing up this balloon in all directions, front, side, back, top, bottom. And as you exhale, you're squeezing, actively squeezing the air out of that balloon. So moving from a passive experience of the breath into more conscious awareness and action. Maybe inhale to a count of 4. And breathe out through your nose if you can, and exhale for a count of 6 and begin to feel the core activated, helping you release that breath. Good. One more deep breath all the way in. And deep breath all the way out. This time, as you inhale, give something a squeeze. Maybe your hands, maybe your shoulders, just whatever you can grip and tighten. And as you exhale, release that tension, let it go. And do that again. Just tense and squeeze something, maybe your eyes, your lips, your jaw. And as you exhale, release and let it go. And one more time, just at your own pace. It's okay if you're exhaling when I'm inhaling. And if you're inhaling when I'm exhaling, just follow your breath. And exhale, release, and let go. Good. And now just one side only. Just start to circle that shoulder. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle, just up and down and all around. If it's available to you, you can reverse that circle or just change that direction in some way. Good. And then just let that arm rest down beside you. If you're able to kind of reach underneath your seat to anchor that arm, you can hold on under your chair and just lean your opposite ear away from that shoulder. You could also tuck it behind your back or hold on to the back of your seat, whatever works. And take a deep breath in and deep breath out. And then let your head float back up to center. And then that arm can stay still as you move to your second side. If the second side is not an option for you, you can stay on the same side and just repeat. Good. And then change that direction somehow. Good. And then either link your fingers under the chair or hold on behind, or maybe behind your back. And just let your opposite ear drop towards the opposite shoulder. And soften the jaw, breathe into your neck. On your inhale, come back to center. Good. Can let your arms and hands rest wherever you're comfortable. And just turn and look over one shoulder. And then turn and look over the opposite shoulder. And just very slowly saying no. Just moving into that point of stretch. And then when you're ready, come back to face center. Turn your palms to face down on your legs. And as you inhale, let your eyes and nose look up. And exhale, look down. So it's a very slow nod, saying yes. You can inhale to look up and exhale to look down. And inhale to look up and exhale to look down. And this time, keep your chin down and just gently rotate one ear towards the shoulder and chin down to the chest and over to the other side. Now, one side may not be an option for you, so you can always repeat on the same side. Or maybe one side just feels very different. Maybe there's less or more range of motion. So just work within your own easy, comfortable range. Easy breath. Next time your chin is down on your chest, inhale and look up again. Now we'll move a little bit more through the spine. So as you exhale, look down and slide your fingers towards your knees. And then as you inhale, slide your elbows back, lift your chest, and lift your eyes. So just incorporating a little bit more movement for the shoulders here. And again, nothing forced, just moving within your own available range of motion. As you look down, fingers slide forward. As you look up, fingers slide back. And one more here. And inhale and look up. And come back to center. Good. All right. So just kind of check in, give everything a little shake. And now we're going to move just a little bit faster to warm up our joints. So let's bring the elbows into your waist. Palms can face upward. Just going to open and close. And for right now, we're not using weights. We'll add weights to this here shortly. So this is for the muscles around the shoulder joint. You're just opening and closing within your own range. And purpose isn't to go fast. It's just to warm up these joints. Get used to your range of motion. Good. We'll do two more. And come back to center. And now just lift and lower your elbows like you have wings. Give a squeeze as you hug in. We'll be adding weight to this movement as well. You also have the option to straighten the arms out, long wings or short wings or a single wing. Good. We'll do three more. Good. All right. Arms back down, one arm at a time. Just lift and lower in front of the body. It's just kind of a slight scoop. The elbow might be a little bent. Fingers might be slightly curved. Just find a position for your arm that feels comfortable. And you're reaching across and up. Good. Let's do two more. Last one. And then switch sides if that's an option for you, or continue on your same side. Good. 3 more seconds. Last one. Very good. All right, arms beside you. Turn your palms to face up and just bend your elbows and touch your shoulders if you can, or just pretend like you can. So bend and release. Waking up those bicep muscles now. Another option would be to turn the palms to face in towards each other. Same movement, just different direction for your palms. Good. 3 more. And last one. Good. Now let's go for a bit of a run. The elbows can stay bent. If running doesn't feel good, if this crossing motion doesn't feel good for you today, you can ski instead. Same motion, both arms moving at the same time in the same direction, or single arm. For those of you, if it's an option to add the knees and the feet, you can add a lift and a lower of your knees. Good. Continue here for another 15 seconds. Stay connected to your breath here. Every once in a while, check in, make sure you're breathing from your center, from your core. Good. All right. Now let's juggle some balls. So palms facing upward. And it's like you're juggling two, maybe three, maybe four balls, depending on how talented you feel today. And these might be ping pong balls. Maybe they're really light and you can toss them really high. So you got to move a little bit slower. Or maybe they're really heavy. You can show how heavy they are by adding some weight and density into those arms, using your imagination, hugging muscle to bone. All right, there's all kinds of things we can be juggling. Maybe we're juggling swords or fire. And you want to let your whole body move with this, because maybe those balls are landing somewhere outside of your center. We want to reach out and catch them before they fall. Good. And 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, now let's crisscross and pull. Crisscross, pull. Hands can be open, fingers can be relaxed, or you can extend those fingers. If it feels better to have your hands in a fist, you can keep your hands fisted. And warming up the upper body, chest and shoulders. Good. We'll do 3 more. 2 and 1. Good. Now take your hands in front of your chest and, like you're climbing a rope, pull down on that rope. And here's another one. If it's an option for you to add in the knees and the feet, you can add in a jog. And you're pulling down by either gripping and squeezing your hands into a fist, or you can just claw your fingers down. Good. And 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we can row the boat. It's like you have two oars, one in each hand, or a single oar, one in one hand, rowing forward and back. You can reverse that direction, going under and up. Upper body can kind of move along. Good. And then you can also go across and figure eight. So these are options you can choose from and play with. Good. 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. All right, so that was our warm up. Have a sip of water if you like, and then we'll set up with our weights. Today I'll be using 3 pound weights. Like I said, you can do this with or without weight. You can use something heavier, something lighter than me, just whatever feels good to you. Wrist weights can also be an option. When you're ready, come into your ready position and we'll open the hands out to the side and come back to center. So coming back to the rotator cuff, external and internal rotation. And our purpose here is not to move fast. You just want to find a nice steady pace. We'll go for about 45 to 50 seconds and then take 10 to 15 seconds of rest. You can always do single arm, or you can alternate arms. Doesn't have to be a big range of motion. And last one. Very good. All right, take a moment to rest if you want to. In those rests, you can shake it off, roll out your shoulders, have a sip of water, and then come back to your starting position. So elbows are bent. Now we're opening the elbows out to the side. Be on a slight diagonal, so not necessarily directly out beside you, but slightly in front of you. If you have heavier weights, you might move slower than me. If you have lighter weights, you might be able to go faster. If you like to increase the intensity, you can straighten the arms out. Good. And 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, bring your arms down. Let them take a quick little rest. Okay, now single arm. We're going to scoop across just like we did in our warm up. I'm taking it across the chest. Good. 2 more. Last one. Now you can switch sides or repeat on the same side. And check in with your breath. Try not to hold the breath. Anytime you notice yourself gripping or getting overheated, and check in and make sure you're still breathing nice and easy. Let's do one more. Good. And let that arm rest down. Take a nice deep breath. Okay, now we'll go to bicep curls. So bend your elbows. Palms will turn to face upward as you bend, and palms will turn to face towards each other as you lower. And give a good squeeze into those biceps. Try to fully extend, lengthen the arm as you release. We often think it's on the contraction that we're building those muscle fibers, but it's actually on the lengthening that helps to strengthen that muscle. Good. Almost there. You can rest before I rest, or you can follow me. We'll do 3 more. 2, and last one. Very good. All right, take a little break here, not long. And then next we have triceps. I'm going to show you a few different options, either single arm or both arms. Hand overhead. Bend your elbows, keeping your elbows close to your ears. You can also take one arm or both arms behind you and kick those hands back behind you. If those aren't working out for you, you can also press just straight down into your seat. Press and release. Or if you're sitting back to the back of your chair, press your elbows into the back of your chair. It's a press and a release. Okay, so keep going with what works for you. We've got about 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, so a quick rest here. One set down. We have 2 more sets to go. Good time to have a sip of water and check in with yourself. Okay, when you're ready, come back to your ready position. Elbows back, palms up, open and close. As with all of these workouts together, you can adapt and modify any way you need to. Some days we feel stronger, more energetic than other days. Feel free to adapt accordingly. If this is your first time working out with us, make sure you're pacing yourself so that you feel energized when you're done and you're excited to come back. Good, almost there. 2 more seconds. Last one. Very good. Release your arms down. Let those elbows lengthen out a moment. Check in with your shoulders. All right, then bend your elbows, and when you're ready, open your wings. It can be bent or straight arms. Again, you're lifting and lowering out to the side, but it's on a bit of a diagonal. So you see your hands slightly in front of you. Good. Almost there. We're halfway through. All right. 3 more seconds. 2. Last one. Very good. Bring your arms down. Give a little shrug. Okay. Next, one arm. Scoop across. Nice, easy breath here. Use your exhale to stay connected to your center. Good. If you're switching with me, you can switch to the other side. Good. Almost there. 2 more. Last one. Very good. All right. Just a quick little rest. Roll out your shoulders and check in with your posture. And now let's go into our bicep curls. So for the second round, you can repeat the same thing you did last time, traditional hammer curl, or excuse me, traditional bicep curl, or you could turn it into a hammer curl. With a hammer curl, your palms just stay facing each other as you lower and lift. We're about halfway through. Good, almost there. And 3 more seconds. 2. Last one. Very good. Just a short little moment, and then we'll move into our triceps. So pick what works best for you. It can be a single arm or both arms at the same time. If you're holding the weights over your head, just make sure you've got a really good grip here. Good, looking strong today. All right, we're about halfway through. Remember your options. You can also take that arm back behind you, or isometric presses, pressing your elbows into the seat behind you, or pressing your fist down into your chair. Good. Two more. Last one. Very good. Quick little moments. This is our second set down. We've got one more set to go. And check in with your wrists, your hands, fingers, shoulders. All right. When you're ready, come back to your ready position. Elbows back, palms face up. Here we go again. Nice breath here. Using your breath to keep you balanced. We're about halfway through. Good, almost there. And 3 more seconds. And last one. Very good. Release your arms for a moment. Roll out your shoulders. Let your elbows straighten out. Okay. And then elbows can bend in again. This is our lateral raises, either short wings or long wings. Good. You can do single arm or both arms. We're about halfway through. Nice, easy breath. Strong arms. Stay present. Good. Last one. All right. Next up, across, lower and lift. You're getting tired, you can always rest and come back in when you're ready. Good, we're halfway through. If you're switching, you can switch with me. Three more seconds. Two and one. Very good. Release. All right, next up, arms down beside you. Bicep curls. It can be a traditional curl or a hammer curl. You can mix it up if you want to, do a little bit of both. Good, we're about halfway through. Nice, easy breath. Use your exhale to squeeze the air out of that balloon. Stay connected to your core. 3 more seconds. Last one. Very good. All right. Moving on to our final triceps. Hand overhead or hand back behind you or press down into your seat. Doing great, y'all. All right. We are halfway through. Notice your breath. Good. Almost there. 2 more. Last one. Very good. All right, we're done with our weights. You can set those off to the side. Give everything a little shake. Maybe stretch out your hands, your fingers, your wrists, your shoulders. Okay, now we're going to start to increase our intensity here with our high intensity interval training. So for this sequence, we'll be going at our highest intensity for about 30, 40 seconds, and then we'll take about a 15-second break. Okay, in between the breaks, you can just stretch, you can breathe, you can move slower, or if you want to keep going at that pace, you can keep going. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with a bit of a run. We're going to just start with a little jog here. I talked through the first part of this, so this will be a shorter run. You can also ski, and you can also add in the knees and the feet if that's available. Now, I want you to go as fast as you can, which might mean you start to look a little silly, going a little bit faster. Maybe it doesn't even look like you're running anymore, but that's okay. And we'll go for 7 more seconds as fast and hard as you can. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. So, quick little rest here. Check in. All right. Now, palms facing down like we're playing drums. Okay. In 3 seconds, here we go. Playing the drums. Maybe you've got drums over here. You got drums over here. Maybe you have drums low to the ground and drums high up. Maybe there's drums on the ceiling. So you get the idea. You got drums everywhere. You're going to keep on going, going faster, faster, faster. Good. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Check in. Nice, easy breath. Okay. Next up, we'll have a crisscross pull. Start with your elbows behind you. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Crisscross pull. So you're crisscrossing in front of the chest, pulling your elbows behind you. Once this move feels comfortable for you, you can increase the intensity by going faster. Good. Try not to hold your breath. Try to go a little faster if you can. You don't have to pace yourself with me. So move at your own pace. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Check out your arms. Nice, easy breath. All right. Next up, catching flies. It's like you're snatching flies out of the air. You want to snatch them as fast as you can. You can do one side only or both arms. If you're not able to squeeze your hand into a fist, that's okay. That's not necessary. You can catch them by raking them, pulling them in like you have claws. And then try to challenge yourself with reaching out, reaching up, reaching down, reaching behind you. And keep your body in motion. Going faster, 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 increasing that intensity. Good. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right, check in. Nice deep breath in between these sets will regenerate your energy, increase your energy and your focus. Okay, so now let's row the boat. Here we go. You got options. You can row forward back. You can reverse that direction. You can also go across the body. And once you find which way you want to row your boat today, start to go faster, 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 increasing that intensity. If you're not leaning against your seat, if it's an option for you to lean back a little bit, that might change the intensity for you here. Good. Keep it moving. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Big breath all the way in, long breath all the way out. Okay. Next up, hands in front of your chest. Let's climb the rope. I'm going to start pulling down. You can either squeeze that hand into a fist as you pull, or keep your hands open like you're clawing, pulling down on that rope. It's an option for you to add the knees and the feet. You can add that in anytime it feels right for you. And keep pulling, maybe go faster, and maybe lean back a little bit. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right. Shake that out. Notice your heart rate. Maybe it's going a little bit faster. It might feel a little warm now. That knows. That's why you know you're working. Okay, next, crisscross pull, elbows behind you. And here we go. Now again, you can go as fast as you want to. So don't use me to pace yourself. I need to make sure I can still talk and move at the same time. But y'all can go as fast as you want. Good. And we'll keep going for about 10 more seconds. Sometimes your crisscross might be a little confused. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Shake it out. Roll out the shoulders and check in with your breath. Okay, time to play those drums again. Palms face down. Pat down those drums and start to move around your center, all around you. I didn't say this last time, but this time you could also have sticks, so holding sticks, drumming with drumsticks, or using an open palm. Try to add variety by moving around. Got drums everywhere, above you, below you, behind you. Little drums, tall drums. Keep it moving. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. So rest also means recover. It lets your heart rate slow down, helps you come back to your breath, gives your muscles the energy they need to go back and go again. So here we go. Let's catch some flies, catching all around you. Maybe they're butterflies, maybe they're fireflies, maybe there's money falling from the sky. Good. Keep reaching. Keep breathing. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Shake that off. If you haven't had a sip of water in a minute, maybe go ahead and have a sip. Okay. Next up, let's row the boat. Rowing your way, either forward, back in front of your body or across. Speed it up as fast as you can, increasing the intensity. Try not to hold your breath. Again, if it's an option for you to lean back a little bit, you can lean back. If it's not, that's okay. Just trying to give you some variety, some options here today. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, shake that out. Okay, time to climb that rope again. Here we go. Reach and pull. Lean back if that's an option. Nice steady breath. Almost there. So it's getting us heated up. All right, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right. Roll out the shoulders, check in. Okay. This time, palms face up and let's juggle. So, juggling those balls, imagining what kind of balls and the weight of those balls that you might be juggling today. Our imagination has a lot to do with our nervous system, with increasing our strength and mobility. So, if you're imagining that you are juggling bowling balls, you will strengthen your arms just by imagining. Good. We've got about 8 more seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Shake it off. All right. Come back to your ready position. Elbows back. Let's crisscross and pull. If you get tired of the crisscross, it can be a punch and pull. Very similar move. Just leave out the crisscross. Almost there. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Shake it off. Deep breath. All right, next up, we are going to catch those flies again. Here we go. All around you, challenging yourself to shift, to reach, maybe a little twisting, high plane and low plane. and middle plane. Good. By reaching all around you, that challenges your core to keep you stable. Good. Doing great. Almost there. 8 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Good. Nice deep breath. All right, let's row the boat. You ready? Here we go. Either across or in front. Again, you can go faster than me. You can row your boat any way you want to row. Looking good. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right. So we haven't chopped any wood yet today. So let's chop some wood. You can either use two hands, interlace the fingers, or one hand. We're going to just chop from up to down. So both hands or single arm. Good. Try not to let your head drop down with the hands. So keep your eyes and chest forward. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right. Nice deep breath. Okay, so for our grand finale, we're going to go a little bit longer, starting with a run, adding knees and feet if that's an option. And then when you're ready, start catching flies. 3 more seconds. And now crisscross pull. 3 more seconds. And now row the boat. 5 more seconds. Okay, let's crisscross pull. 5 more seconds. All right, now let's chop wood. 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Good. Let's play the drums. Good. And then we'll end with something that we didn't do in this one. I just remembered this one. Bring your hands to your legs, reach up and reach down, up and down. You're high and you're low, And in between, tap your legs. Good. We'll do this for just another 20 seconds. Check in with your breath. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right. So just take a moment here. Connect to your breath. And then bring your arms down beside you and just lean like you're touching the ground and come back up. And repeat that on the same side. Just lean and come up. Now you could take fingertips to the shoulder and the other side and let the elbow lift if that is an option for you. And if it's an option for you to reach over your head, you can reach over your head. So find the way that works for you. And I'll do one more. And come back to center. Other side, or repeat the same side. First, just keep the other arm beside you. Just little reaches. Get a bit of a stretch, but also working the muscles of the core that wrap around. You can stay here, or you can bring those fingertips to the shoulder. You can stay here, or you can reach overhead. Last one. Good. Come back to center. Cross your arms over your chest. And if you're already back at the back of your chair, maybe scoot a little bit forward if you can. And just hinge back. Just lean back and lean up. Lean back and lean up. Good. 3 more. Last one. Good. Place your arms down beside you, or sorry, your hands on your legs. On your inhale, lift your eyes, let your heart lift. And as you exhale, look down, slide your fingers towards your knees. And again, inhale, look up, slide your elbows back. And exhale, look down, slide your fingers forward. 2 more. And last one. And return to center. Maybe cross one arm across your chest. You can pull it in towards you with your other hand just to breathe into that shoulder. And then you can stay there or switch sides. Breathe into that arm. And then bring your arms down beside you. Roll out your shoulders. And then just take a moment to come back to your breath. Feet grounded, eyes forward. They can be open or closed. And a deep breath in, and deep breath out as you acknowledge the effects of this practice on your body, your heart, your mind, and your spirit. If there's anything you'd like to let go before you move back into your day, take a deep breath all the way in. And exhale, let something go. And move back into your day, feeling energized, refreshed, and ready to face what comes. Thank you all so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye, y'all.